The Bridge Player. A poem about a modern day addiction by the poet Laurie E. It's been a hard day of labor at the job. He's hungry as a bear, poor old Bob. He looks for some leftovers deep in the fridge. But there's no food 'cause she's playing bridge. He asked his darling if dinner was made. He heard her answer, "I'll cover your spade." It started in college in her freshman year. Some of the kids were playing for a beer. They brought out the cards and started to deal. 'Twas the first game of bridge when she missed her first meal. So each college day at the end of her class from the dorm you could hear her bid or say pass. Since that time she just can't stop until she's vulnerable and has points on the top. Total ecstasy to her is bidding a slam. It's much better than a night with her man. She thinks to all she's so misunderstood, 'cause playing bridge is the ultimate good. She learned how to read points when the opponents bid and count those points that they thought they'd hid, a cold stare at her partner if she thought she'd pass, and go for a slam if she answered at last. She loved the Lord, but Goran took his place, for she'd swear at a hand that had nary a face. She promised her husband the day they were wed that she would put those bridge cards away to their bed. But she's still seeking that 26-point hand. Look on the shelf, there might be some spam, for there's nothing to be found there in the fridge. 'Cause she's too busy, she's still playing bridge. She once loved to dress, bought each new fashion. But bridge took its place and became her sole passion. There was only one subject in each conversation: whose house was the next bridge game's destination? And if he ever came home and she wasn't around, he only looked where a bridge game could be found. She sits with her foursome at least 6 times a week. The chances of dinner in those days are bleak. When she is intensely busy seeking a slam, there'll be no dinner of beef, steak, or ham. Just look for some leftovers there in the fridge, 'cause she's too busy. She's still playing bridge. In the old age home with little to do, she'll put together a foursome or two, and they will play until they turn out the light. Then they'll continue the game the following night. And when her last hand on earth is played, they'll cover up her grave with her final spade.
Said if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting